Alright, welcome back to another video. My name is Ethan. It is November 19 today. Over here in the milk house starting this video, it is around 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And we are going to be doing night check in the dairy barn. So, this is our tie stall barn. There's 67 cows that we're milking in this barn right now. 62 cows, and then there's a bunch of cows in the back box stall. So, gonna come here, push up feed, give them grain, clean stalls, and then I'm gonna go over to the heifer barn as well. So, we'll start over in the heifer barn. Alright, so this is our heifer barn. This pen over here is our pregnant heifers and dry cow group. There's only 4 of them in the pen here right now because all the rest are outside on pasture. So they'll be out there laying down for the night. This is our close-up pen. We have 2 cows left to calve in November. We have Avery and Roz in here. So we're waiting on them to calve, but doesn't look like either of them are going to calve tonight. And then over in this pen here, this is their breeding age heifers. So while we're over here, we're looking if anybody is in heat. They aren't up and running around right now. Same with the little calf pen over here. These are pre-breeding age heifers. So they've been weaned for a couple months now. They've went through a transition pen in the dairy barn, and now they're over here. So there's around 13 breeding age heifers in this pen, and then right now there's 16 heifers in that pen. So, yeah, there you go. That's this barn. There isn't much to it, but it's very important to come here and look to see if our close-up cows are calving, because we are getting pretty close to having 2 more calves. Avery is due any day now, and Roz is due in a couple more days. So there's that. But we're gonna go back to the dairy barn now. Alright, so back in dairy barn now. I'm gonna go ahead and push up feed, but I wanted to show you, this is the pellet we give our cows. We're doing it around 3 to 4 times a day. Kind of depends what we're up to. We're generally doing it 4 times a day, but just depends. Generally right away in the morning, then right away at night check, and sometimes it'll happen a 4th time during the day. So yeah, this is just robot pellet. These cows are in a robot barn. They could go in the robot and eat this. They'd go in the robot like the 3 to 4 times a day, roughly 3 times, depending on the cow. They could go and eat this pellet, but since we're tie stall and not a robot farm, this is what we do. It just helps us get a little bit more milk and a little bit higher butterfat content, so that's why we do it. So I'm gonna go ahead now and push up feed. So yeah, generally what I will do is I'll push feed from the high areas there where there's a lot of feed to some of these cows that don't have a lot, just to spread it out so they all can keep eating. So over here is our box stall cows. See, there's 5 of them. We got 2 over there and 3 in this pen. So sometimes we'll have heifers in these pens, generally in that back corner pen over there, but we were able to get the heifers moved around so that we can milk more cows. It's kind of nice. Then at one point originally these 2 cows here shared a pen. Now if they each can get their own, the pens stay a little bit cleaner. It's a little nicer that way. And yeah, if we have a fresh cow calf, one of those two, we can put her in this pen until we dry a cow off or something like that, and then we're not so crowded. So that's why we're up to 67 cows now, because we have 5 in the back box stall here. All the cows now have their grain. Some of the high producing cows will get 2 scoops. Now we're gonna go ahead and clean some stalls. The reason why I do this job last is now after they've all gotten grain, all the cows will get up. Now I can go ahead and clean all the stalls without there being too many cows laying down. There's about 5 cows that are still laying down. We just lay down and eat their grain, but other than that, all the rest of them will get up. So, can go ahead and clean their stalls. Still have quite a few stalls to clean every time I come here because I haven't got all the trainers set up yet for the cows. So if you don't know what a trainer is, it kind of helps the cow kind of stay standing straight so they don't arch their back and poop on the edge of the stall. Then they'll poop in the gutter. Some of them are at the right height, some of them are a little too low, but they aren't on right now. You can see this one here is a little low, then there's a couple that are a little high. This trainer here is probably at about the right height that I like to see. I like to see them off the cows a little bit. So it just kind of gives them that extra little bit so they'll go in the gutter versus on the edge of the stall, and it'll keep the cow a lot cleaner. And there you go. That is all of the stalls cleaned. I'm going to turn off the light at the back of the barn now. So, it's pretty well the last job for night tech. We'll clean stalls back on the way down. So we're seeing them get dirty. It's pretty well a non-stop job. We now run out the gutters twice a day because of how much manure we have. The gutters right now have around 4 hours of manure in them. So, yeah, they get pretty full pretty quick. So, yeah, but now that the cows are in the barn for the winter, it's cold outside and it's gonna get to be slippery out there and wet. Now we have to come to the barn and do night tech, but I really never mind night tech. It's a pretty easy job. Come here, clean stalls, push up feed a little bit of grain. So, yeah. And then it's a good excuse to check on the robotic calf feeder and how the calves are doing. You can see right now we got a black Angus calf over here, and it is loving the robotic calf feeder. It goes in whenever it wants to drink. So there you go. That is night tech. So now we'll turn off all the lights for the night. So that is night tech done. That's basically all there is to it. The jobs will kind of change a little bit. If it gets really cold out, we'll have to do some more stuff. We always shut the milk house door at night. And then when it gets really cold out, we will put a heater in here so nothing freezes. Because everything in this room can't freeze. The milking machines, the wash box, everything like that. But that is night tech all wrapped up. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.